Hey everybody, this is Heather. No, Indigo Jaguar. Hi. um, Waiting for peeps to show up and anybody watching on playback. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come see moi. And I know a lot of people like the traditional unboxing, pre-recorded overview, and but for me, this is how I love to share new decks. Yay, somebody's here. Hi, Selena. So, thanks, girl. I know you're finishing up with work, so thank you for popping in. Lottie B. Hello, my dear. Um, Thank you. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes. I made the link about an hour or so ago and wanted to. Tom! Mwah! How have you been? Tom's been very busy working. And so it's good to see you, Tom. I can let people know that yes, you are alive and well. That Tom has been spotted in the wilds of YouTube. So so nice to see people popping in. Six. Hi, Kathy Seguin, one of my new subscribers. Still trying to remember how I met you, Kathy. Haven't been able to figure that out yet. So, and there's Kristen Louise. Oh, Kristen, I love. I can't say enough how much I love your new name of your channel, Nine Worlds Intuitive Tarot. I love that. It is so beautiful. And oh, Free Spirit. Oh, and there's Free Spirit. Hello, and I think that's Sophie, if I remember correctly. I've got a little list here that I'm keeping of names. And of course, now there's my pen. Um, so, Sophie, if I got your name correct, if you could let me know. And hello, Sandy. Ooh, gotta take a quick sip. Just had dinner. An early dinner because my fella is going to go out and jam and make some music tonight with some of his buddies. So, Sophie, all righty. So, let me just write that down. I love the name too, Free Spirit. And that is Sophie. And Sophie, I was thinking about you a couple weeks ago when we were doing the Divine Feminine within, and we were talking about how in certain Christian circles and even coming into, the goddess movement and newer spiritual circles, that the Divine Feminine, the Holy Spirit, has been known as Shekinah and also as Sophia. So I just love lately the name Sophia has just been coming to me, and I think that it's a goddess that I might be working with as well. And there's Allison. Hey, girl. Hey, boy, it's been forever since we talked, Allison, hasn't it? So, no, yeah, everyone's. Oh, okay. So 11 people. I can start. So on Monday, Nancy couldn't join Selena and I for Divine Feminine. And so we still went ahead and did the show. And not only does Nancy have this deck, but Selena had it as well. And she was reading and sharing one of the goddesses out of the deck. This is a goddess oracle deck. And just I was I was falling in love with it when I would see Nancy use it, and then Selena had the accompanying book that was written for it by Alison Davies, and I was just like, oh wow, that's beautiful. That's definitely going to be on my list later on when we get to OR and I can afford to get more decks. And she's like, no, 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 no. You're not going to have to wait. You're going to get it now. So it was a beautiful gift. Hello, Hannah Bend, my dear. So the deck I am talking about is the Goddess Oracle deck. And initially, I didn't think this would necessarily be my cup of tea because with goddesses, I'm usually like the decks like Goddesses of the World or where Jenna Della Battaglia did real faces of women, for the goddesses, and this was more of an illustration. But you know what? I just absolutely have been falling in love with this deck a little at a time, and so, oh, Kathy, wait a minute. Oops, let me take that down. Sorry, Allison. Ghost Squad, Oh, really? Wow, it's been a long time since I've been able to hang out in Ghost Squad. So, well, thank you for still being a part of my chat and being a subscriber. I appreciate that so much. Um, and I did see Sandy came in. I think I said hello to you, sir. And Garnet, Heather blooming among the wild mountain thyme. Hello. Oh, I love you, Garnet, for that. I love it. I love it. So he recommend. Oh, well, that was sweet of him. So finally, she said, just get deck. And I love the deck. And she's an illustrator. And what I find fascinating right now is that I have been picking up gouache again, which is a painting medium that is typically favorited by illustrators, especially those who do like the cells for movies like Disney and stuff, because it's a type of paint where when it dry, it can dry, but then when you start to add water again to it, or multiple layers, you can lift and blend and rework areas. And so it was just like Monday, and then looking here at the deck, I'm like, you know what? This looks like this could have been created possibly with gouache. I'll have to look her up again a little bit later. But hi, Nancy. Nancy is here. Mama Sushi is here. I keep getting a lot of compliments on this sweater, Amanda. So everybody, this is Amanda, Mama Sushi. Much love to you and little Aurora. Well, little Aurora, she's about a year old now, isn't she? Um, yeah, this is one of those sweaters. I'm going to give away some clothes as soon as we get ready to move, but this is going to be one of those that goes with me. Um, I absolutely love the sweater. I get compliments. It's getting a little faded from wash, but you know how things go. So I really just fell in love uh, with the deck fully when I saw Selena using it. And so this is the box it comes in. And interestingly, when I got the deck, I think somebody was curious about what was inside this box before it got shipped to me. Because when I opened the box and took the cards out, I'm like, wait a minute, isn't this supposed to be in alphabetical order? And I found cards upside down. I found the cards out of order. And I'm like, and they were slightly bent. And I'm like, was somebody using these cards before, and it wasn't a used deck. And so just going to be working on maybe straightening them out a little bit. But like I told Selena, I didn't feel any negative energy. I have my beautiful little smudging spray. And I gave it a nice little, spritz. And so just really, really beautiful cards. Gouache, Heather, yes, I must get some. I was telling my art friend, must be one of the best mediums to use. It's a little bit of a struggle, but it takes a lot of practice because for me, I tend to like my paint to dry not super quick, but I like it so that once it dries, it's permanent. Whereas with the gouache, depending on the brand, because I know this is supposed to be a deck reveal, and I'm talking about art supplies, but you have regular gouache that comes out of tube, the popular jelly gouache, which I got recently, but there's also a type of gouache called acrylic gouache, and anyone wants to play with those a little bit later on. They're by Holbein. They're a wonderful. But these run depending on where you get them, anywhere between $8 to $10 a tube. And yes, even though they're relatively small, a lot goes a long way because there are less preservatives in this. It's more pigment based than binder. So back to the deck before Allison goes, just get to the deck, Heather. So it's like tempera paint made with egg yolk. Yeah, that's like a tempera, like the early ones, but and it's very opaque. So I think if I would guess if she actually used an actual physical medium, this could very well have been computer generated, not generated, but computer program. Um, it might have been done, with a stylus and an art program, or it could be an original work of art. I don't know, but the work is beautiful. And Ramon, hello, and everybody, make sure to check out Ramon's channel. he dropped another song today. And when you go to his channel, all these songs that you see that he's making for the tarot, they're all written, performed, and sung by the man himself. So, oh, and Ramon, Shan's not here right now. He's going to be going out pretty soon to play with some buddies. But I played your hermit for him while we were doing laundry last week, and he says you have a very good voice and you are very talented. So, um, two thumbs up from my Shan for you, Ramon. So this is going to be was out of deck, so I just went ahead and shuffled. It does have the book. Has the basic information a little bit, and then you have a tiny little ritual, and all the pictures are also in color, and it's just gorgeous. I can see myself at some point being able to, cut the book, take the pictures out, and do beautiful collages or something in one of my books as I'm working with them. He has a new in orbit coming up. Yes, and I wonder with who? Maybe this young lady on the 6th. Oh no, wait a minute. No, Selena, that's you with Bobby. I'm sorry. You see, Bobby, Bobby Fierro Tarot or Wild Raven Tarot, him and Ramon do these amazing interviews with fellow readers. So sorry, I just got switched around there a little bit. But yeah, and the book there was a companion book that was created for this deck, which not Allison, sorry, girl, Selena said, "Girl, you got to get as well," because I saw that Selena had it, and it's beautiful. It's got my colors, that beautiful indigo color. So yes, you and Bobby on the 6th, yes, and Ramon, you may want to make an appointment with her to do it in orbit. Selena is amazing. She's new to our community, so I would definitely like to see her do a in orbit with you. Just saying. You're with Marina. Oh, Marina tonight. Okay. So it's called Goddess Stories. Discover their mythology. So author Alison Davies wrote the book, and just look at it, and it's all color illustration again too. I mean, full on full page illustration, and it goes more in depth into the goddess themselves than what can with the book that comes in the box. God, Heather. And they also include affirmations as well. So, are we still considering Selena new? No, she is one of us, but for some people, Selena is still new. So she's one of our newest members to our community, along with Luscious Alexi, and I've been meeting some new people as well. Aquarius Tarot, which is Carolina. Wild Witch Tarot is Star. Um, Fire Horse is Irene. So we have a lot of new. Tom, you just gotta, yeah. See, 3 months. So Tom, you just been out of the loop a little bit. You gotta come back in. So, but yeah, the book is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at the colors. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to get inspired to do some gouache paintings with some of the artwork in here, like I am with that crystal tarot and the divine seeds, feminine seeds oracle deck that I have as well. So let's take a look at cards. You've only gone about 2 weeks. Tom, 2 weeks is too long. Especially in our community, boop, 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 lots of can happen. Just ask my counselor that every time I meet with Kathy, I'm like, well, ready for as the tarot card turns. And she's like, oh, now what? So, a lot goes on. 2 weeks is like a year thank you, Ramon. And yes, you popped in briefly. Thank you for popping in last Friday. No, I didn't do a show last Friday. Last Friday was Allison's birthday, so we took the night off. But yeah, I remember you popping in. So there's 52 cards in this deck. I know some people like to have an example of how big the cards are being compared to other ones. So let me get my my little Theodore here, and so let me just do this. And so just a little under tarot size. This is not too big, not too small. Again, it was a little curved, so takes. Whoop. So yeah, I'm going to have to kind of straighten these out a little bit. But the colors are vibrant. They're beautiful. They did a really good job, and of course, Heather likes black backgrounds because they make colors pop. But this one here was actually more of an eggshell, which was nice. So hey, Beth, what's going on, girl? So get going and start sharing some of these goddesses. Well, I got to share them all. So we have Kali. And I love this version of Kali because I know a lot of people, because of her being, like the destroyer, a lot of cards represent her with blood all over her body, coming out her mouth and her fingers. And I like that she didn't include that on there because I think the image itself was strong enough to support that. And each of the goddesses have a little quote underneath it. And Kali's is, I embrace the light and dark. Together they make me whole. Here, here. I like that. And the skulls are cute too. She kind of like cute little skulls. Sedna, I am open to the flow of abundance from the universe. Uh-oh, somebody else here. Oh, hello, Brienne. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, Mama Sushi, did you die? Are you dead? What? No, not our Tom. We have Freya. My natural, my natural allure shines through my smile, and I love that. It's because a lot of times sticks will really sexualize goddesses, and yes, there are goddesses. They're allowed to be as fluent and beautiful in their in their sexuality as much as they want to be, but sometimes it's just so overdone that we kind of lose. To me, I think more of the essence of what's within the goddess or what they represent. And I love that this deck is able to embrace all that without basically TNA, in your face. Um, so Freya, she is the goddess of love. And I just love how it says, my natural allure shines through my smile. So it's okay to look up, and see the beauty in the face and what's in within the soul and what they represent. The Morgan as well. I like the fact that there's that her. She's got her crow raven in there, and she's got her feathers, and there's these beautiful colors, but not necessarily needing the blood around the mouth or the eyes or all that. So it says, with bravery and foresight, I shape my destiny. I really do like the quotations that go with these. And love and sex, yeah. Well, Kristen, I know you are very, um, very open. You embrace your sexuality. You embrace everything that's physical about you and others, and that's beautiful. For me, as there's just so much that gets lost, and um, people don't know. This is Kristen Louise. She changed her name to Nine Worlds Intuitive Tarot, and she is an incredible reader. With Kristen, you get the whole package, girl. And let's see, Beth says there's a difference between having sexuality as part of your nature and objectification. Yes, 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 yes. And yep, and Kristen. And everyone's agreed, Beth. One is empowered sexually, other is victimization. So yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. And Persephone, oh my goodness, in every cycle of life I find renewal and balance. I just really love the color combinations too. Oh, and hell is really cool. Each challenge helps me to grow and step into my power. I love how they made her half skeleton and half human. That's incredible. Usually in the past, I didn't really like human skeletons and bones. I've always been more with animal, connected to the animal. Um, but I don't know. Since I've been hanging around with Ramon and Allison, the bones, the human bones, are growing on me. So I think that is really beautiful. Very, very cool. We have Jackie or Jackie. I take the time to be still and calm my soul. And we need a lot of her energy these days. I wish people really would embrace more of taking time just to sit and breathe, get grounded, and stay calm, especially with everything kind of going on around in the world. It's so good to remember to not fall into that state of fear and oppression, and to be able to just embrace, who we are daily and what we can do in our life and in our circle, in our community. And Selena says, I love skeletons. So we have three skeletors. Artemis is next. And yet this too is also, I've noticed so far with some of the cards I have to go still through. They are a little bit more on the youthful side. I'm hoping as I get into and I come across any crone goddesses, I hope there's a hint of age, but some of these are expressed as very youthful, which is okay. Just want to make sure that there's a nice balance for me with different ages, and because ageism is just as bad as other racisms that go on. And I'm not going to go down on a soapbox here, go down a rabbit hole, but I do like a lot of the art that is represented and how these goddesses are represented. And freedom is my choice, my right, and my power. Hell yes, love that. There's a card called Moon Ritual. I see things clearly and calmly. And I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Maruta! Hello, Maruta. Maruta is here while Artemis is supposed to be on. Yes, there's Maiden's mother, crone. But I'm just hoping as we go through that the crone goddesses, get to their age is represented. So we have Skadi. I rise up with courage to face any challenge. And she is, I believe, Norse. Nancy and I discussed her too a few months back. Spider grandmother. So she shows a little bit of an age. So there we go. Our grandmother, a little bit of an age is there. It's beautiful. I have clear vision and see beneath the surface. And we actually talked about Spider grandmother too with Ange when she joined Nancy and I on the Divine Feminine Within, and we were talking about interconnectedness. Okay, bye, Kathy. Thank you for dropping by, my dear. Let's see. We have Suna. I shine my light and unleash my inner radiance. And I believe she is also Nordic as well. Vesta. Just love the colors and the way she created these images. I let the generosity of my spirit warm those I meet. So Vesta, Haisha, the hearth mothers, the goddesses of the home and hearth, similar to Bridget. We have Oya. I step into my personal power. I am the champion of me. I love these quotes. These are amazing. Wonderful, wonderful. We have, and this is where the got me into really wanting. I just love the colors. Selena had her the other day for our goddesses of inspiration or divine feminine, or even people that have walked on the earth in human form, well-known musicians, artists. For me, I mentioned Georgia O'Keeffe the other day. And Selena shared Atira, and she's part of the different several different indigenous native cultures here in North America, and I hadn't heard of her. So we have Atira. She is a corn mother, and with every step I take, I am connected to earth energy. And all I can hear now too is that, remember Bobby Brown, every little step I take. So every time I see certain phrases, I get the songs too. Amanda, yes, all the colors in here. Like again, my camera not super, clear, but the colors really are very vibrant, very intense. It's really beautiful. We have Nut. I bend, I breathe, I relax. She's Egyptian. She's the Egyptian sky goddess that covers from one end of the sky to the other at night. Love those colors. Look at her hair. I just love all of this. This actually reminds me of one of the dresses that Miss Tarot D has. And wouldn't it be cool if I just, let's conjure Miss Tarot D. The guidebook also gives you rituals to do for each goddess. Yes. It has a ritual, and I opened right up to Hecate. That was like I think the first page that when you go to open the book, I keep opening up to her. So Hecate is in here. So they do describe a ritual to go along with each of the goddesses. We have Sule. Each moment offers an opportunity to be grateful. And we have Asteria. I light my own path and find a way through the darkness. I can't wait to show my counselor tomorrow. My counselor Kathy. She loves when I share my decks and my cards, and I talk to her about this. I get to share everything with her. There's no judgment. She's all connected to every part of my life, so I can go to her and talk to her about everything, everything and everything. So, hi, Miss Tara D. How are you doing today? Wait a minute. Oh, I did conjure Miss Tara D. Hello, sir. I was just saying a second ago. I pulled out a card for a guys. I got to back it up. Whoop, whoop, back it up. Miss Tara D, I just pulled this card a few seconds ago, or at least a minute ago, and said that this reminded me of that beautiful dress that you got last year. I know it's more of a silver than a gold, but I thought of you and I said, well, because I mentioned Miss Tara D, maybe I can conjure her, and voila, there you are. So, yes, how are you feeling today, my dear? You're getting better. That's wonderful. We've all been sending you a lot of love and prayers and healing hugs and energy, Miss Tarot D. You are much loved, as you know, in our community. So your name gets brought up very often. Um, oh, Miss Tarot D, this is a gorgeous deck. And hello, this is Sylvia, Colorful Foresight. She added Connect from Within. Um, oh, wait, that looks like the new dress I just got last week. Let me see the crown again. Oh, like the little crown tiara. It also looks like the colors in your wig, Miss Tarot D, that you have with the purples and the pinks. I thought this was very you. I love that. So you may need to make one. Hmm. So let me go. Tara. Aha. Bridget. Look at that. That is so fiery. I mean, the colors again, they're not quite. They're just they're vibrant. They're just lush. Um, Not garish. It's just beautiful how she created these. I am reborn through healing light, embracing transformation. So, healing light to you, Miss Tarot D, to Nancy to feel better. And there she is. Luscious Alexi is here. Hello, my dear. Um, let's see, random. Did you know that drag was started by a freed slave, William Dorsey Swan? Yes, he's considered the first drag queen. And Kristen, a couple years ago, I asked Gerald, who knows, maybe I will conjure Gerald now. Gerald from Tarot Stash, because we all know that he likes to bring out Miss Tarot Sachet sometimes. And a couple of years ago, I asked if maybe he would like to do a show along with me and Miss Tarot D someday on William Dorsey. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe this is the magic year that it will happen. A headband with a crescent moon shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, and with, Hector's talent, Miss Tarot D's talent and skill, I am sure they will not have a problem with that. But yes, I have heard of Mr. Swan. Demeter, I love. Look at that green, beautiful hair. I mean, just I nurture growth. I nurture growth in myself and in nature. Got the message, Miss Tarot D. Um, let's see. Hola, mi hermosa hermana. Oh, that's so beautiful. And let's see. Tarot Sachet is how you met Gerald. Very cool. So, Ellen of the Ways. I didn't know of her until we had Diana Bowles join us, and she taught us about Ellen of the Trod or Ellen of the Ways. I choose the right path for me. She's beautiful. She makes me feel like Bridget energy too. And we're coming up on Easter, which was named after Oistre. New Each new cycle of life brings hope and adventure. And now a goddess I had never heard of. I'll have to look her up. Melissa. I embrace the divine feminine power within me, and she's got this beautiful little bee. I love that. Arian Rod. She's Celtic. My thoughts manifest my reality. Yamaye. There's multiple ways of pronouncing her name, and I know one of them is as Yamaye. Calmness flows over me and soothes my soul. Lovely, lovely. And what did Mr. D say? Okay, took a screenshot of that other card. I was just wondering today what hair or hat to use with the new dress. Now I have a nice idea. Well, I was glad to be able to um, help you with that. We have Gaia. We have Nancy's favorite goddess. Every day is an opportunity to create my world. Yes, yes. Green Tara. I love that she is in here. I have had a statue of Green Tara since 2007, and I have not felt yet drawn to work with her, but the statue spoke to me. So maybe this year I'll start working with her. And she may even just be a spirit guide just looking over. Um, from the other side, but this is beautiful. I just love the colors. They are just so vibrant, so gorgeous. And we have Kuan Yin, and in this deck, she is her name is represented with a G instead of a Q. So because she is known as Kuan Yin, and I think there are a couple of other ways with dialects to pronounce her name. But she's coming out of that beautiful lotus. I treat everyone I meet with compassion and empathy. Hathor. There's Hathor. And look, there's a snake, but it doesn't bother me because it's a cartoon snake, so we're all good. Hathor. I nurture myself and others by showing care and gratitude. Very cool. Ainana. I radiate passion and feel deeply connected to all around me. Gotta love the hair too. That girl's got a head of hair. That's something. And let's see, we got some comments. Doo doo doo. Apparently, Melissa is a nymph of honey making. Ooh, okay. I will have to look. That's why I can't wait till I'm going to have the house to myself tonight for a couple of hours. So I'm probably going to kick on the music, kick back with my book, and spend the nice quality, quiet time I have coming up to look and read. I love that spirit guy looking over. Aw, thank you, Selena. Sometimes, they just let us know they're there by certain ways. And I think at some point, she's come in and out over the years, just very like momentarily. But I looked at that statue and I'm like, no, you're not going. You're coming with me. Oh, you're not staying. You're coming with me. So she is on the trip with me. Heather, did you watch Steven's most recent Goddess deck walkthrough? Oh, you mean Cosmic Orphan, Steven? I'll have to go check. Thank you, Maruta. Yes, Steven has a lot of decks and he does a lot of flip throughs. Hubby is going to a bourbon tasting tomorrow night. Ooh, looking forward to having a couple hours alone. Yeah. The guys need a time out with others, and us women, we need our downtime, alone time too. So it all works out. Bees are related to prophecy. Yes. Sweetness of life as well. So what is that? Who is up next? Iris. Beautiful rainbow. Every step I take imbues me with hope. Every little step I take. Or remember the not in sync. New Kids on the Block song, Step by Step. That was junior year in high school for me, people. Was it junior or was it senior? One of the two. Shows how old I am. Isis. Look at those wings, those feathers. With wisdom and nurturing, I empower myself and others. Beautiful. Thank God for Uber. Let's see. Depends on how much he tastes. You might get the whole night to yourself. Yes, I haven't been to Steven's channel in a while. I'll have to go over there and check them out. I just love his accent. I can just sit. Steven can sit there and read a phone book, and it would sound amazing. Just sit there and go, okay, you can just read the phone book, get an old yellow pages, white pages. Off to dinner. Bye, girl. Thanks for popping in. Enjoy dinner. I have Bast, and I love that she's got a black kitty with her. So there's my Mozzie. I approach every day with flexibility and strength. I like that. Minerva. My intuition infuses every thought, word, and deed. Very nice. Oh, and Ishel. Oh, this is beautiful. I embrace change and reflect inner beauty. All the colors that are in that. Ishel is another, she's a Mayan goddess. She's a South American Mayan goddess of the moon. And Jaguar is also, I've seen represented with her too as one of her animals. And she's another goddess I think I might want to work with at some point. But Ishel, love that. I know, isn't that gorgeous? And here's Juno. Oh, this dress. Now, this is a Miss Tarot D dress. Miss Tarot D, look at the colors in this dress. Those are all your purpley and pinks and magentas. Very lovely. Being honest is the key to my inner strength. That is Juno. I don't know. I don't think so, Miss Tarot D, but um, it would have been nice for maybe like a black border or none at all to make the pictures a little bit. But Miss Tarot D, because you came in a little bit later, let me show you something. I was able to get also this deck was gifted to me by Selena, the book and the deck. And check this out. On the inside, you get to see the fuller size picture of them. So isn't that beautiful? So it's going to be nice to be able to see every single one of these cards in a large size in full color. Really lovely. If you need me to take a picture to send you for one of your wigs or your dresses, please let me know. Let's see. Hello, Lady Blind Wolf. It's good to see you. I think I've heard your name before, so if you've shared your name in the past in public, I would love to know it. And I can write it down with my list that I'm creating. And if not, that's okay too. Love, love, love that dress and headpiece. Oh, for this one? Really? Or was it the other one? Rocking the headdresses. So then there's the card for the sun ritual. And let's see. Kristen, I wonder if Ishel was blended with the Virgin Mary in places. When I was in Peru, Mary was always shown standing on a moon crescent. Possibly. I know a lot of cultures incorporated the imagery of the Christian Mary in with their goddesses and vice versa. So she could very well be. Um, Beautiful and so gracious of you, Selena. Yeah, I've been gifted a lot of beautiful gifts this past year, and I already spritz them with my beautiful smudging spray that I have. I got my beautiful tiles from Jackie and from some other donations that I received. It's just yes, I'm very blessed, very very blessed. And ooh, ready for Pele? I love what she did with Pele. The smoldering Pele. I love, love, love that. Look at those colors. And again, it's kind of hard to see on my screen, but oh, I follow my passion and act with honor and integrity. That hair. Oh, actually, my hair was done like that once before when I had the money in Arizona. I had my hair done in four colors. There was the dark brown. I had the gold. I had like a gold honey. I had a purple, and I had a deep red burgundy, and it was just oh my god, it was gorgeous. And let's see, that should be the name of the new deck. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. They should rename this deck to the Mistero Fashion Line Oracle deck or the Mistero Fashionista. line oracle deck. And let me just acknowledge this text message, y'all. And I'll get right back to everybody. Whoop. Here, let's shut the bing, 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 bing. Life is calling. Um, just one momento. All righty. And we'll get back to it. Okay. So next one up is somebody I've never heard of. So I'm interested in looking forward. No, I am interested and looking forward to learning about her. Her name is Bexia Wanjin or Wanyin. And it's with every breath I climb higher to reach my goals. And look at that beautiful um, planets and universe, that dress. Miss Tarot D, you know what I love about this, and maybe something you might want to do? I love how it's that tiny little oh, ladies, I don't do fashion these days, so I don't know what's the correct word, but that little tiny mini jacket, I don't know if it's called a mini shawl or a mini jacket or a little chaplet or something where that goes over your shoulders. It's light with it comes with the little hook. I think that is adorable. So Miss Tarot D, I'll add that. Bolero, I think boleros are the hats for the heads. But I love that little like that little half jacket, that little shawl, mini shawl. Stepping up to eat dinner, by which enjoy dinner, Miss Tarot D. Thank you for popping in. Um, Tom says Miss Tarot D should just remake this deck with a photo representing each card. There you go. That's very cool. Next up is Chantico or Chantico. I am open and ready to learn something new every day. Now, this feels like you, Miss Lexi, with your videos that you do every day, just talking with people, learning about something, being open and wanting to teach and leave messages of positivity and of life to others. So I feel like this is my luscious Lexi card, my Shantico. Oh, bolero is a jacket. Okay, because I know when I was younger, boleros were something too. I think of a hat that I've seen. But thank you, bolero is the jacket. Okay, thank you, everybody. Bye, Beth. Thank you for being here too, my dear. I have Indun or Indun. Finding a moment of joy every day rejuvenates my spirit. Very youthful. Bye, Brianne. Thank you for popping in too. I love Celine. Oh, is that not beautiful? Now, Miss Tarot D, this kind of looks like her dress with the silver stars all over it. I'll have to take a picture and share this one with her. I let the light of illumination fill me with love. And Celine, Selena, there you go. Now, oh my goodness. I used to be able to pronounce this. Let's see, are there pronunciations for these goddesses, some of these goddesses? Because when you get into, do they give you, no, they don't. I'm just going to show you her name. Maybe Ramon or Selena, if you know, maybe like phonetically in chat. I know it's Chilaku something before you get to Chilaku or Chiu Chilaku, but put a pronunciation in there, that would be amazing. That would be wonderful. And I express myself with honesty and clarity. I love the waves. I love how she painted the waves. And then here, Kodalaku. Every breath replenishes my soul and helps me to regenerate. A couple more snakes, but we're good. Not doing too bad. Love the purples, love the reds, love the greens, love the palette. I really adore how she uses the color palettes in here. We have Hecate. At life's crossroads, I wield my power with courage. And who knows, maybe now that Hecate is here, maybe we'll conjure up Bobby. But there's Hecate. Oh, so you're going, okay, bye. That's right. Bye, Brienne. So Ma'at is here, pronounced like spelled. Well, Ramon. Some of the way the letters are, it's not easy for some of us. Chal Chiu Tulaku. See, it is a mouthful. Yes. But I will practice. I'll make sure that some of these names I'm not sure how to pronounce. I will practice before next Divine Feminine or when I go to use them. So I have Ma'at. I treat others and myself with respect and honesty. Nice colors. We have Lakshmi. I turn the tides of my fate with effort and grace. Love her lotuses. Chalchu tulikwe. Okay, Chalchu tulikwe. Let me write that down. Chalchu. Chalchu. To. Because I don't want to disrespect any goddesses. There we go. And let me just write how her full name is. Do, 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 do. And that'll be G T L. Okay. Thank you, Selena. So next up is Fortuna. I embrace the unexpected. And Fortuna is also a goddess to call on for abundance. I know that when I had the goddess book by, oh, why is her name? Doreen Virtue. Um, she says that when she would sit and meditate when it came to like abundantia and fortuna, it's like hearing the coins, the jiggling, like belly dancers, and hearing the coins jingling and seeing them flowing. So putting that energy out there and imagining the sound of the coins coming into your hands, into your pockets from them. So Aztec river and sea goddess, beautiful. And we have Aphrodite. I am love. I give love. I receive love. I love myself. Very nice. We have Ane. I treat myself and others with respect and care. And Ane is Celtic. I believe she is a member of the Tuatha De Nan. And let me Amaterasu. Beautiful. I am a being of light and love. And I've seen her pictured in another goddess deck with a honeybee as well. So love it. And last but not least, Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night. So we have Rhiannon. I set myself free by forgiving myself and others. I like her. Beautiful. So an absolutely gorgeous deck, um, and a beautiful book to go along with, and wonderful affirmations. So before I end, let's get a goddess card, and then I can pull up and share a couple of affirmations that we can take with us for the rest of the evening. And thank you again, everybody, for joining me. I could have done a recorded video, but I don't like talking to myself at the screen. I like, having people to converse with. Ooh, we got Oya. There we go. I step into my personal power. I am the champion of me. So let's see what affirmations we can get from Oya. And boom, there she is. And so on the big page, this is how she is. You know what? You can even just buy the book and do bibliomancy. There's 52 cards, and maybe just get like a dice or pieces of paper and write a number on each and go in, and you can even just have the beautiful or the page numbers and pull out and see who you get. So she's a Yoruban goddess of thunder, lightning, and storms. Themes: change, rebirth, justice, and power. And a quote: "She who tore." Ooh. Um, this was a goddess who wants to know her own power. Wow. In her veins, the fresh water of the river Niger ran deep. In her hands, the spark of fire sizzled. This is beautiful. Beautiful and deadly, she was all things to all people. And perhaps in those days, she didn't recognize her own strength. Wow. How is that not how we are today? We don't know our own strength. Alexis, this is the companion book written by Alison Davies to go along with the deck. And yeah, there's a foreword by the Witch of the Forest. Not who sure she is, but it contains in large size every card image from the deck, and it goes more in depth into the mythology, and also provides the affirmations that you can use for this. And I'll go ahead and take a picture, and I can send that to our WhatsApp group. And some of her oh, the great mother of the elders of the night. Oh, I love that. So let's see. Are there any more? Oh, those weren't affirmations. These are ooh. Well, some are actual additional affirmations, and some of them are more of the um, well, rituals. Here we go. Focus on the symbol or word and know that whenever you need to step into your power, you can bring this to mind. So if there is oh, this is part of it. Oh my. So, okay. Goddess ritual. Passionate Oya will do anything to protect her people, but should they betray her trust, then she isn't afraid to express herself. Considered a bringer of change, Oya is all about girl power and can help you embrace the unexpected and transform your world. This ritual boosts personal power and helps to turn up your shine by encompassing Oya's symbol, the sword, and the element of fire. Ah, I see. So, with that, if you focus on her symbols and our word and connecting to whatever you need to bring that to visualization, that's beautiful, and into manifestation. This is, yeah. Um, let's see. To start, spend a few moments in quiet reflection and think about when you felt at your most powerful. Imagine yourself stepping back to that time and relive those emotions. Now take a minute to think about the symbol that represents the feeling. For example, you might choose the sun as it's synonymous with joy and power. If you prefer, you can think of a word, but choose something simple. Write this down in front of you. Now take your knife or a pin if you prefer and go and have a go carving the symbol or word into the wax of the candle. Light the candle and spend a few minutes gazing at the flame. Notice how it gets bigger and brighter with every breath you take. Focus on the symbol or word and know that whenever you need to step into your power, you can bring this to mind. So, yes, this is a beautiful deck. And of course, Heather heard two songs. Um, when it says stepping into your girl power, yeah, I mean, I love the Spice Girls. I think they were very positive for young women back in the 90s. And I love the whole idea of girl power. Um, Finding what makes you happy, what makes you unique, and expressing that and being that. And and being what's the word, not unapologetic, right, Ramon? Like that song from one of Madonna's albums, Unapologetic, you know what. So yeah, um and then every breath you take. So gotta love the Police. So yes, this was my beautiful gift today that I received from Selena, being unapologetically you. Yes. And again, I just love the cover. That is so, for me, that looks, to me, that's me because of the indigo colors. I love that. And with the gold, oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And oh, Pele. She did an awesome job on Pele. So, alrighty. Thank you, everybody. It's 555, angel number. And let's see. Today is Wednesday, so I will be back on Friday night with Allison, and we will be back at our time at 8 o'clock. And I know she just had a birthday last week, so she may be sharing some goodies that she got with us. I know she got a couple of new crystals. Maybe she'll share, maybe a couple decks, and I'll be able to use some of these cards for Divine Feminine, maybe even some readings, because her and I haven't done readings in a while. So maybe Friday night we can get some readings done. I still have my Theodore unpacked. I have my beautiful new Goddess Oracle deck unpacked, and my one of my Lynn Normans. So, oh, I love you too, Selena. Thank you so much. Thank you again for my beautiful gift. I appreciate that. Yes, absolutely beautiful. Yes, Lottie B and Lottie B, thank you for sharing your beautiful gifts with us too of the piano. Thank you for your beautiful music. And oh, goody, we get to play Guess the Stone again. I know. I actually brought that up to her today, Tom, when I was talking to her on the phone. She sent me a picture of a couple of the stones that she got. And I said, oh, the sphere. I go, everybody wanted to know the mystery of the sphere. So um, let's see, Saturday with Ange. Yes. So Friday night, Allison and I. And then on the 29th, this Saturday, we're having a special show. Oh, yeah. She just kept your name up there. A special show with Ramon. It's a special edition episode, although I think some people might already have an inkling, but you have to be there to see if you're correct. So that is going to be epic. That will be a lot of fun. And I think you were right. I think it was Shungite, wasn't it, Tom? I'll have to ask Allison. Um, but yeah, again, thank you everybody for sharing in my joy, in my happiness with my new deck. And I got to be careful because I don't want to run out of room in the car to be able to take stuff with me. So I think we all know if Ramon is there. Yeah. So again, everybody, thank you. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good dinner, day, wherever you are, and we will hopefully see you Friday night with Allison and I at 8. So, alrighty, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.